Hello and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. I am Magdala Isayum with the daily updates. And now moving on. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed commended the progress of the renovation work of Facilisgis and the Corridor Development Initiative in the city of Gondar as truly encouraging. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to everyone involved, including the gracious and hospitable residents of Gondar, the Prime Minister noted. Facilisgis is one of Ethiopia's World Heritage that attracts international tourists. The Ethiopian Emperor Facilisgis and his successors lived in the fortress city of Fasil Gibi during the 16th and 17th centuries. The city, surrounded by the 900-meter-long wall, houses palaces, churches, monasteries, along with various unique public and private buildings. State Minister of Foreign Affairs Misganu Aragga held discussion with the Cameroonian ambassador to Ethiopia and a permanent representative to the African Union, Ambassador Churchill Iwumbe. On the occasion, the two sides emphasized the importance of enhancing bilateral and multilateral cooperation. Key areas of focus including initiating bilateral political consultation and collaboration to strengthen the continent's peace and security architecture, according to the Foreign Affairs Ministry.
And welcome to Ethiopian Broadcasting Corporation, EBC World, our voice of Pan-Africanism. This is a special episode we are going to produce in connection with Ethiopian Timkat or Epiphany.
Warada walde, warada walde, warada walde, warada walde, warada walde, warada walde. Samayat ustamit makat, Samayat ustamit makat.
So what kind of meaning is Ethiopian Orthodox Church gives for Timkat or Epiphany?
Theological interpretation, when we say Epiphany, it is basically from the New Testament Greek word, which means epiphania, which means the revelation of the light, or the manifestation of light. So Christ is light, and Christ revealed to us so that we will no longer live in the darkness.
Could you please give us some tips about Katara? What does it mean? What does it signify?
So at the heart of the doctrine, at the heart of the liturgy, at the heart of the festival is forgiveness, unity, reconciliation, coexistence. And that is the essence of true human nature.
Ethiopia and Azerbaijan have wrapped up a third round of bilateral political consultation with a strong focus on boosting cooperation in trade, investment, and regional stability. The high-level discussions are part of both nations' efforts to deepen their partnership across critical political, economic, and social forums. Following a closed-door session, Ambassador Nebiyat Getachew, spokesperson of the Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, briefed the press, shedding light on the key topics that dominate the talk. Stay tuned in for more details of this evolving partnership as Johannes Van Town takes it from here.
Ethiopia and Azerbaijan held the third round of their bilateral political consultation in Addis Ababa.
Our bilateral relationship started.
The dialogue was led by the Ethiopian State Minister of Foreign Affairs, Misganu Aragga, and Azerbaijan's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yalchin Wafie. The consultation served as a platform to strengthen the growing partnership between the two nations and explore new opportunities for cooperation in various sectors, including trade, investment, and regional stability. Briefing the media, Ambassador Nebiyat Getachew, spokesperson for the Minister of Foreign Affairs, said Ethiopia and Azerbaijan have enjoyed a cordial relationship for years based on shared interests in regional stability, economic development, and multilateral engagement.
This is the third of its kind The first one we had was in 2017 here in Addis Ababa, which was led by the foreign minister of Azerbaijan when he made a visit to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. And the second one we had was in 2023 in Baku, Azerbaijan. And this is a continuation of those discussions. We have had several high-level visit exchanges in between. The latest one being led by His Excellency, the President of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, when he attended the COP summit in Azerbaijan recently, and also the former Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister has also paid a visit to Azerbaijan. This all tells us that the two countries have a strong political will to improve their bilateral relations, particularly in areas of trade and investment.
According to the spokesperson, the third political consultation emphasized the importance of expanding economic cooperation, particularly in the field of trade and investment.
In the past couple of years, there has been an active exchange of visits of different sectoral organizations between Ethiopia and Azerbaijan. Even today, after this political consultation, the members of the delegation will be meeting different governmental organizations and high-level government officials here in Ethiopia to further discuss and deepen the bilateral relations between the two countries.
The consultation concluded with a reaffirmation of both countries' commitment to multilateral collaboration on global issues such as climate change, peacekeeping and sustainable development.
A passionate call to action tonight as a scholar urged all Ethiopians to rally behind the Grand Ethiopia Renaissance Dam GERD until its completion. Lole Chande, a researcher and lecturer with the Walaita Sodo University, took time to stiffen the resolve of the nation to come together and boost financial support for the project. He emphasized the importance of harnessing the Nile's water resource to power the country's future through increased hydroelectric energy. Stay with us for more on this pivotal national project. For more on that, here's Shagaya Mato. Take a look.
The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, which has been under construction since 2011, is nearing completion with 97.6% of its performance. Ethiopians from all walks of life have contributed over 20 billion birr besides their diplomatic and moral support. A researcher and lecturer at Walaita Sodo University, Lolo Chande, commended the contribution of Ethiopians with regard to supporting GERD, lauding the role of the community in foiling the plot of some neighbor countries to interrupt its construction. He called on Ethiopians to carry on backing the dam until it is completion.
When we come to GERD, Grand Ethiopia Renaissance Dam, now this is the largest hydropower dam in Africa, just near completion. So we are happy for that. The Ethiopians unanimously did their best so that they can finish the dam. Now we are almost at a completion rate, and its progress is 97.6%. So it's time to accomplish the dam. As we started it, we are supposed to accomplish it because this is more than a development project. In the previous time, we know that Ethiopia is not utilizing its natural water resources due to different reasons. Egypt was behind all the chaos that halted Ethiopia from using this natural resource. They have been helping the so-called guerrilla fighters. They have been helping our neighbors so that they can invade Ethiopia. That is why we have Somalia invading Ethiopia in 1978, and then this was all done with the help of Egyptians.
On the occasion of a fundraising campaign to back the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam from financial institutions, Aragai Berhe, Director General of the Public Participation Coordination Office for GERD, praised the contributions of Ethiopians, those of Ethiopian descent and friends of Ethiopia for their unwavering support in financing and public diplomacy efforts. He called on Ethiopians, including financial institutions, to continue supporting the dam as some more technical, hydraulic and electrical tasks still require additional funding.
በ97.6 ከመቶ በአጠቃላይ The dam is now 97.6% completed. In other words, 4 of the 13 turbines are operational. The time is now to work in unison to complete this transgenerational project. Therefore, I call on financial institutions to purchase or reinvest in the dam's ponds and provide gifts.
No. ለዚህም ባንዲራችን የሆነውን ታላቁ ህዳሴ ግድብ ፍጻሜ ተረባርበን እንድናሳካ ከልብ የመነጨ ሀገራዊ ጥሪያችንን እናስተላልፋለን።
The researcher and scholar from Wolaita Sodo University stressed the need to unite more than ever to complete the dam through domestic financing.
Ethiopia is doing her best to finish it. Now this is near completion. We need to unite. It is said that it is only about 2.4%, but it is around 80 billion birr. So it has to be raised locally, because we have been doing this by raising the fund locally. So this has to be done locally so that everyone knows Ethiopia can finish the project that it has already started. So I think this is the way Ethiopia should use so that to repel all the problems that were sent to it by Egyptians. And I hope by finishing it, we need to show the world we can do a great project of this magnitude.
Lolo further indicated that Ethiopians and financial institutions should scale up their support and defend the right to utilize the Nile water resources.
All Ethiopians must participate, so the Ethiopian financial institutes are part of the community, so they need to participate because they have been doing great jobs. Still, it should be their mandate, because the world experience show that financial institute has been doing great job in different parts of the world to do such type of project, because the World Bank or the development banks are not funding such type of project. So not only in Ethiopia, many other nations, those local institutions are doing great. So I hope that I urge them so that they can contribute to this project and see Ethiopia defending its right on Nile water.
The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam still needs around 80 billion birr to realize its completion, it was noted.
That's all we had for today's update, but before I go, let's have a recap of the top stories once again. Ethiopia and Azerbaijan spotlight new opportunities in trade, investment and regional stability.